Don't forget you can check out the stream live every Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Central, www.twitch.tv/x_utter chaos_x. Now let's get on to the featured video. All right, welcome in and next episode here of MLB The Show, the Orioles franchise GM rebuild here. We have come to the end of the winter meetings, the off season. We are now at spring training. I want you to take a look at what we've done with the squad. I think it's pretty good turnover since last season. So we'll go in here. Actually, first we'll take a look at the pitching rotation. And this is spring training, so basically the rotation is full. Some of these guys will have to go down to AAA, but Balazovic, the free agent that we picked up at the beginning of last year, is now 80 rated. Looks like he's going to be the ace as far as preseason is concerned. He's still officially AAA. Possible chance for him to come up. Baird is one that we picked up in the Rule 5 draft, as is Vines. Then Means was on the squad last year. He's up to 83. And we picked up Arrieta in free agency. So I think this is a pretty good starting five. Other possible ones in case Balazovic, we keep him in AAA at the beginning of the season. We picked up Porcello as a free agent in the offseason. He could be a starter. Aiken was a starter last year. And I believe Cole Stewart might have also been a starter last year. But you see the bullpen, a lot better than what it was when we were there last year. We have Ramos at 80 overall. Gibbons is 82. Joe Smith, 82. Vizcaíno is in 80. And then there's a couple others down there to fill out kind of the spring training. You get a lot more. Well, you get the 40 players. You get the 40-man roster to start spring training. As for the major roster, big one right there, as you can see. We won't bother with the pitchers. Catchers. So we have Rochman, who is on the squad. We've now moved him up into AAA. B potential. He's our overall best rated catcher. Swihart was one that we picked up in the Rule 5 draft. We negotiated his contract, so he's going to be our main major league starter. We also have an A potential Chance Cisco that we've moved up to the MLB squad after making a few moves. So he's going to get his chance there. Rushman is a top prospect in AAA. Hubble at 50 overall, but he's still got an A potential. He's going to be hopefully the main starter there in AA. Although we're kind of loaded at catcher. We'll have to see how that goes. At first base, if you guys saw, we made a big trade because we brought in a right fielder, although I think he could play anywhere in the outfield. I think he also could play second base. So we traded away Yasiel Puig. No longer needed of the upgrade that we made. I traded him to San Diego, and I got Josh Naylor. A good little prospect that they had. And through other videos I've seen, it says go ahead and pick this guy up because he's going to be good. De La Rosa is somebody I picked up in free agency early on because, honestly, first base was a position that we were kind of shallow in all of last year. So we've got a little bit more there, but I think we can still improve a little bit. But it's going to be interesting to watch the next 2 years how Naylor improves that position. At second base, Urias up to 80 overall. I came close to trading him, and I'm glad he didn't because Jalen Miller was one that we picked up in the Rule 5 draft, and then Gerwitz and Schrock are two free agents that we picked up. We are kind of loaded at this position. Urena down here at 56 overall is still a B potential. I just don't know how much playing time. I mean, I may have to move a couple of these guys in order to get some of these guys to really reach their potential. Third base, we still have Nunez. I signed him, I believe, to a contract extension at the end of last season. He's going to be the main third baseman. Samuel was one that I believe we picked up. We either picked him up in free agency or the Rule 5 draft. But he's improved over Ruiz, who was the backup. As you see, he's still on the MLB squad. So, some playing around that we could do at third base. Maybe could use a little bit more depth there eventually. But I think we're good right now. Shortstop is overall our weakest position. Although he has moved up from 69 to 72 rated. Velasquez. We let Iglesias go. Velasquez is going to take over there. The one thing I like about this position, the overalls aren't great, but the potentials are. So putting 2 at the major league level, 2 at the AAA level, 2 at the AA level, hopefully we can get some improvement there. Santander is going to win out. Looks like the starting position in left field. We picked up Seth Beer in the Rule 5 draft, so we added a little bit of depth on the left field side. Dwight Smith, I thought I had moved him down to AAA, but I don't know. He's back up in MLB. He eventually will be. I think once we start the season, I think he'll move back down. But he's somebody I'm looking to trade. Although he did improve a couple points from last year. Center field. An area we can still improve on. Austin Hayes is going to be the starter for the Major League Club. Corey Bird, I believe, is one that we picked up in the Rule 5 draft. So hopefully a little bit of competition there, although 8 points rating there. This in Inouye, I don't know how you pronounce that. He's the one that we actually picked up in the draft, I believe. Yeah, he's 18-year-old. We just picked him up in the draft. So we put him as the only center fielder in AA, let him have a whole season down there, see if we can improve on that rating. Hopefully by next season he'll be up there in the AAA spot. And then there it is, the big sign that we did. We put the money in on Mookie Betts, and this is unlike me. I offered him the max, the 10 years, $31 million a year. But I mean, look, he's 99 overall. He is 28 years of age. I figure we'd get 5 good years out of this guy. Up till about 33, that should be peak years. And then he'll probably start to decline at that point. I don't even know if we're still going to be here. We could be fired by that time. This is normally a move I don't make, but at the quality, he was the top free agent on the board. We had the room, so I went and got him. For whatever reason, he's listed as a right fielder. I think he could, you could see he's left field, center field. I wish they would have made him a center fielder. That would have been perfect. But that's what it is. Mancini's still here. He's doing great. 81 overall. As it says there, pray for Trey. 2 weeks ago, I think his cancer diagnosis came out. We've got Trey Cabbage, I believe we picked up in the Rule 5 draft, so he's on the Major League squad. A potential. I don't know how much playing time he's going to get. But hopefully the time he does get, he has a chance to do something. And that is basically going to be it. We will go ahead and work our way through spring training. And the next video will come at the start of the next season. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you next time.